Hello everyone, I am Casualty, and this is going to be a quick news roundup for Diablo IV. This morning there's an upcoming maintenance for the Blizzard platform, and this will last approximately 2.5 hours. With this, many Diablo IV players are hoping that this will include the Nightmare Dungeon changes. Now during this time, the game will still be available to play, but a word of caution that playing while this is going on, you may experience disconnects, server lag, and other issues. So if you're playing on a hardcore character, I would play on a softcore character for the time being just to be safe. Now if you haven't heard about those Nightmare Dungeon changes, allow me to bring you up to speed. In Diablo IV, Nightmare Dungeons are supposed to be an endgame system for obtaining loot, experience, and glyph upgrades. But as it currently stands, most players prefer farming regular dungeons as they currently are more convenient and have less hassle than Nightmare Dungeons while offering comparable rewards and experience. Hence why Blizzard has said they will be increasing the amount of experience for completing these dungeons and for killing the mobs within. On top of that buff, they will also allow you to teleport to Nightmare Dungeons, and the way this feature will work is whenever you activate a dungeon key, it will prompt you to teleport to that dungeon, saving you some time. I'm not getting my hopes up, but the fireside chat that the devs did recently said that they wanted to implement this change before Season 1, but I'm not sure if we'll get those changes today or not, considering that I'm sure they want to implement as many additional changes and fixes in the patch if they're able to. I'm hopeful, but we'll see what comes after the maintenance. Speaking of patches, we got a recent hotfix that solved the issue Druids were having where they were getting more Barbarian uniques than the ones intended for their class, and in this patch there was a bug that got introduced which caused a problem with the Barbarian's Hammer of the Ancients ability, but that has since been resolved. Now on to the news that many Diablo players will know by heart. There is a Discord community that is actively hunting down the secret cow level. For those of you who don't know, or those of you who are new to the series, the cow level is a zone that is a unique Easter egg within the game that requires you to find certain things within the game to access it. The easiest way to think about this is like trying to solve a Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg. The devs always have a running gag saying that there is no cow level, some upcoming spoilers for you, but there's many parts of this and that the Discord community is getting ever closer, and through some data mining efforts they have found 3 items that seem to be required for it with the quest, and a key associated with it. Those 3 items being references to items from older games that were used to open the cow level previously. The first being the Bloody Wooden Shard, the second being the Musty Tome, and the final one being the Intricate Metal Fragment. The Wooden Shard is a reference to Word's Leg and even has the flavor text that there's a W carved inside of it. The Musty Tome is a reference to the old top portal tomes we had back in Diablo II, and the final item being the Intricate Metal Fragment, which is a reference to the Roderick Cube. Nobody has found any of these items yet, and there's only theories of how to get them, with many thinking that they're in the game files but you can't currently obtain them yet, and will be unlocked later on or activated later on. Still on the topic of Diablo, let's talk about some more changes coming in the future and some gripes people have been having. First, some future changes to a progression system that many have been annoyed with, and that has to do with Renown and the Altars of Lilith, with Blizzard saying they wouldn't be carried over into seasons, but one of those has since changed, with the devs saying during a fireside chat that Altars of Lilith will retain their past rewards come Season 1, along with Matt Fogg not returning on new characters in Season 1 onward as well, meaning if you've scattered areas on the map, they should remain scattered on other characters when this change goes live, along with material cast being removed, and then in Season 2 they will be adding gems to the materials tab, meaning they will no longer take up an inventory space, but again, that change will not be coming until Season 2. Also in Season 2, they will be rebalancing resistances as they are currently not working as intended at higher levels of play. That was the news roundup. I hope you all learned something new, and if you did, be sure to consider leaving a like and subscribe, because I'll be doing more new stuff and more Diablo IV content. I'm going to take the end of this video to talk about some channel updates, so if you guys don't care, if you got your news and you just want to get out of here, I'm not going to blame you. But for those of you who want to keep up with the channel and things that are going on with me, then feel free to stick around. So quickly, I want to thank all of you for all the support you've given me on my recent videos, the PvP video, the build video, and also the bug video that I made. Thank you. It's been astounding seeing the support I've been getting, and I love reading all your comments, so thank you very much. I made a couple polls on both Twitter and on YouTube, the community page, so if you guys want to keep up to date with what I'm working through or any posts that I make, be sure to check those out and follow me on Twitter. But I put up a couple votes asking what you guys wanted to see. Now here's the weird thing. Builds in Diablo IV currently are kind of weird where you're required to pretty much take certain things to make your build work. And with Earth, I wanted to do like an entirely Earth build, but it doesn't seem to be working the way I want it to. It does very little damage and doesn't seem to work as effectively as I want it to, so I scrapped that and then tried to do a shapeshifter build, and that also didn't work out very well. So I've swapped back to my werewolf poison build, and I'm going to be trying to fast track my way into tier 4 and do like an updated build and also include the skills in that video so you guys can see them, because I know that a lot of you wanted to see the skill tree and I didn't include it in the previous video because I forgot. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you again.